goes a flock of snowflakes. Anyways, hi guys, hello. Hi guys. I haven't talked to you guys in a hot second. The last clips that I filmed were from, like, I think a whole week ago when my partner surprised me by bringing me to this art garden gallery thing, which was super fun. But yeah, so that was so much fun and I really enjoyed that. Anyways, I want to show you guys, we just went to the library and they had two holds in. I honestly have been struggling with reading as of late because, I don't know, none of the books that I've been reading have been calling to me. I just finished The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren, which was really good. But that's really, I don't know, that one was fine and it did it for me and I rated it 4 stars. It's a romance about this guy pays this girl to pretend to be his wife so he can get his inheritance, because he's like a rich guy, and to get his really rich inheritance he needs to be married. That's the stipulation to get it, is to be married. So she needs to pretend to be his wife in front of his family at a wedding for 2 weeks. But yeah, that was fine, basic romance and whatever. But lately every other book I've been reading hasn't been just doing it for me, which is really annoying. Before that I was trying to read Dracula, by Bram Stoker, and I don't know, for a book called Dracula, there's not a lot of Dracula in it. And also, the main guy in it is so dumb. He is so dumb. It takes him forever to, realize maybe he shouldn't go visit Dracula, Because, all of the villagers, when he tells them where they're going, they, pray in front of him and stuff like that, and they give him crosses and everything. And you're like, maybe if you're in that scenario, you would be like, maybe I shouldn't go there. But this man's like, they're just weird. It's just weird local superstitions. I'd be like, no, I am out of here. This level of stupidity is real. Anyways, and that was just for I don't know, the first 50 or something pages was him being dumb in Dracula's castle. And now it's cutting to his wife, a month or two later. And I don't know, I'm guessing she's gonna try to figure out what happened to him. But, basically nothing interesting has happened so far. The only kind of interesting thing about Dracula is, I don't know if you know this, it's written entirely out of letters and journal entries by people. So that's fun, but that's it. So far, I don't know if I've officially DNF'd it, but I basically have. And I'm around page 100. And then I read The Paradise Problem, and that was great. And then I tried to read the next book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, which is A Court of Wings and Ruin, I think is, yes, thank you. A Court of Wings and Ruin. And it's just that there's nothing happening in the book. And the problem is, I can't really talk about it without it being spoilery, because it's the 3rd book in this series. But just believe me when I say that nothing is happening in this book series. They're just faffing about, doing nothing. And yet, the pages are going by, and yet nothing is happening. And, that's boring. Anyways, so we went to the library, and I got 2 holds in today. I got this book, How to Say Babylon by Sophia Sinclair, and it's a memoir. I forgot, honestly, what else it is about. And then I got another memoir on hold. I got The House of Hidden Meanings by Lever Pohl. I do not know if these are going to help me with my reading slump, but then we saw something even more exciting, which is this. It's a blind date with a book, and I figured I'd open it up with you guys. So I picked this one because it says it's a graphic novel, and graphic novels are always nice to read whenever I'm in a reading slump. I feel like they're really easy to read. And it says it has cozy fall vibes, yes, a unique setting, fast-paced and lighthearted, authentic friendship, LGBTQIA characters, and it's a standalone novel. All of that sounds great right now. So I guess I'm gonna open it up and we shall figure out what I got. Ooh. Hello, welcome to this awkward. Oh my gosh, I think this is a rainbow Ralph? Oh, bird. This looks really cute. It's called Pumpkinheads, and it's a Rainbow Rowell book. I don't know if you know, Rainbow Rowell wrote it's the gay Harry Potter books. The gay Harry Potter. The gay version of Harry Potter, Carry On. Should I read the sum up on the back? It says, every autumn, all through high school, they work together at the world's best pumpkin patch. They say goodbye every Halloween, and they're reunited every September 1st. But this Halloween is different. Josie and Deja, I'm gonna say Deja, are finally seniors. It's their last season at the patch, their last shift together, their last goodbye. Josie's ready to spend the whole night feeling melancholy about it. He's the melancholy type. But Deja has a plan. What if, instead of moping, and instead of the usual slinging lima beans down at the succotash hut, they went out with a bang? They could see all the sights, taste all the snacks. Maybe Josie could even talk to that cute girl he's been mooning over for 3 years. What if their last shift was an adventure? So that's the sum up. So I'm definitely going to read this, and we'll see if this gets me out of my reading slump, because I hope it does. Okay, let's go try to read this graphic novel. Hello, fools. I am back, and guess what? The reading slump is gone. I don't know if Pumpkinheads did it. It was very adorable, very cute, very basic, but very lighthearted. I gave it 4 stars. And then afterwards that, I started next book in the ACOTAR series, A Court of Wings and Ruin. And yeah, I read 400 pages in one day of that 700-page book. So we can say that the reading slump has ended, and I finished that. I ended up giving it 3 stars. It was fine. It was okay. I felt like the pacing was better than the previous book. What I really like about Sarah is her characters. I just like her characters, and her plots are complete and utter bullshit. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I think she literally just comes up with them as she goes along, and she definitely just added in some plot points that literally do nothing and nothing. Nothing changes because of them, just to pad out the runtime for no reason, and she really needed an editor to look at this book before it was published. Yeah. So that's my main complaint, but I will be reading the next book. I put it on hold, because I am going to finish this series and say that I am done with Sarah, although my partner brought up a very good point when I was talking to her the other day about it. I read the Throne of Glass series before Assassin's Blade came out, and so Assassin's Blade came out afterwards. I finished the series, and I was like, oh, I'm done with it. I'm not going to read the prequel to this entire, 6-book series. And my girlfriend said, though, the Assassin's Blade was her favorite book in the series. So I'm like, do I actually need to read the Assassin's Blade now? So maybe I'll read that too. But afterwards that, regrettably, I read all of the books Sarah has published somehow, if I get through these last 2 books and then Assassin's Blade. So we will see if that ends up happening. Continuing onwards, though, then I read Starfire. It's a graphic novel of Teen Titans, and I literally just finished it, and it was adorable and cute, although the writing wasn't great. It was very stilted, and there was a lot of showing and not telling, and I feel like that's like a crime in a graphic novel, because the graphic novel is the perfect medium to show people physically, and yet I'm being told all these things about these characters and stuff, and you're like, But I love Teen Titans, and everyone looks so good in it. Like, Robin, I remember why I had a crush on Robin as a kid reading this graphic novel, because he looks so good in this graphic novel. This classic stoner by John Williams, because I have heard about it. It just seems like my type of book, but it's shorter. I think it's less than 300 pages, which is shorter by today's standards, and I don't want to push myself by reading. I have a lot of books still on my shelf. Not a lot. Let me see how many books are on my shelf to see if you have an idea. Not all these are mine. Some of these are my partner's. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. And then, oh, 6. Or this one, 6. And then I may steal a silent patient from my girlfriend. Sorry, I'm trying to look through the lens to figure out where to point at these books, and that's not helping me. So I have 6 books on the shelf, and I am going to get 2 holds in soon, which is a little bit intimidating, you know. So I'm trying to get through the shorter books first so I can make some room on the shelf, because as you saw, we're running out of room on the shelf, which is slightly concerning. Because, I don't know, I want to call it New Year's resolution, because I didn't necessarily make it at the New Year, but I'm going to call it a New Year's resolution anyway. Or New Year's goal is to stop taking out like 15 million books from the library at once and then only reading one of them. Or like, you know, like half of them, when I could have instead just took out half the books, that amount of books, and instead just read, you know, the 10 books. And I can already see me maybe failing with this stack right here, so I'm really hoping I can get through some of it. I also, interestingly, have 3 memoirs. I don't know if you know, I have 3 memoirs currently on the shelf, and I haven't been in a memoir phase in a while. I feel like I either love or hate memoirs. The last time I read a memoir, I tried to read, what's her name's memoir. She's a really famous deaf actress, and oh my god, it's gonna kill me, so I'm gonna put her name here. I tried to read her memoir, and it just felt very stilted and not super interesting. And like, she had an interesting life, but I felt like you could tell she didn't write it, and that was the worst part of it all. And so I don't know how far I'll get on these memoirs, but that's my sum up for now, and I have no idea what's happening. Oh, tomorrow is Valentine's Day though, so happy going to be late Valentine's Day for you guys. Me and my partner are going out to the movies, and we're going out to eat for Valentine's Day, so I will definitely vlog a little bit of that. But so yeah, so I'm going to get started on Stoner maybe after I shower, because I really need to shower. And as you see, okay, do you see that? This is all, my skin has gotten super dry, and it's also really been affecting, do you see all that? It's really been affecting my scalp and everything. And so I ordered Pros to try to, you know, fix it. And I told them that I need to stop picking. I'm so bad with the picking. But I told them I have a really dry scalp, and so I've been using it for, I don't know, like a week now. And so far I haven't seen any results, but I'm hoping that it will help with my dry scalp, because it is, as you can see, it's like, it's really bad. Like, just imagine that all over my scalp, and that is what my body's going through right now, and I really want it to stop. What is happening down here? Oh my god. And yeah, but basically, whenever do I have to blur this? I feel like it's that gross that I may need to blur this, but yeah, I feel like whenever I do this, I snowball. I used to think it was dandruff, except dandruff, like, shampoo didn't do anything for me ever. And so anyways, now I'm trying Pros, because I've determined that it's from, I have an extremely dry scalp, and I hope that this will help rectify the situation, because she has been problematic for way too long. Also, I realized I had the split lip back again, and god, why won't it go away? I'm going to stop talking now, because I'm just going to make myself more frustrated. I'll see you guys later.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby.
remember where I left off. But I can't really remember. I think I left off where I was reading Gwen and Art are not in love, and then Snow. Snow happened, and we've been stuck inside for a while because we got snowed out, and they don't have the infrastructure here to take snow off the roads. And in the meantime, I read a lot though. I finished Gwen and Art are not in love. I think I gave it 4 stars. If I had read it when I was a younger gay, I think I would have loved it even more. But now it was just like pretty good, not life-changing. But if you're a younger gay, it will probably be a 5-star book. But don't expect it to be like Red, White, and Royal Blue, where it's all like happy yay all the time. Like there's actual conflict, and there's actual, like, the romance doesn't happen right away. Like they actually slowly grow to like each other. Like it feels really realistic, actually. And then I think after that, I finally read Stoner, which was also good, and I gave 4 stars. And somewhere in there, I've been reading graphic novels, and now I'm in the middle of, I don't know, what is this? This A Court of Frost and Starlight, the Sarah J. Maas novella. And I put on hold the last book in the series because I want to get through at least one series on my giant list of series I'm in the middle of this year. I don't think I ever showed you guys. At some point I will show you guys my journal flip through I made. Cute little journal for this year. And in it, I have a list of all the series in it. And I swear it takes up like front back of 2 different pages, the journal. The series I'm in the middle of. And it's not even like, and like, I didn't write them very small either. I did list out like every single book in the series though. And so like the Shadowhunters takes up like an entire quarter of a page, which is very impressive. Just ignore this thing my hair is doing. I'm trying to grow it out again so it floofs over, but it's at the point where it isn't long enough yet to floof down. And so instead it's trying to mohawk, but it's not really at the right like height. I'm stuck with this mohawk for now. And it's fine. Everything's fine. I wanted to end this vlog here and also give you guys like a short little update because I remember last week I posted a little like update that was like seasonal depression and stuff. And so I figured I'd talk just a little bit more about how I'm doing every week and stuff. And so this week was, I don't know, surprisingly the snow was pretty good. Not bad for it. I think because my partner stayed home, and my partner always really helps with the seasonal depresso espresso. Also because I love snow. I was just feeling really good this week, and we're slowly making improvements. And, you know, some days I wake up and some days are better than others. But overall, I feel like this week was a plus week. We're getting somewhere, and we're also supposed to be, you know, winter's gonna be over soon. And then I will slowly come out of my shell of sadness, and then hopefully, I don't know, we will move on past the seasonal depression until next year. And then maybe one year will come around and it won't come at all. But hopefully, for now, we're on the, you know, we're getting over the worst of it, hopefully here. I definitely still struggle with, I don't think I talked about this at all last week, but I definitely still struggle a lot with sleeping at night. Like, I don't sleep. Like, well, I do sleep, but like at the same time, like it's like I don't want to go to sleep. Like my body feels no purpose in sleeping, even though it is tired, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it does to my body apparently. And it is like I do not want to go to sleep, and so I need to forcibly sedate myself with melatonin every night. I do not understand why we're being like this, but we should stop that. Anyways, I just want to give a quick update. Say, I'm doing better. I'm improving. And I hope you guys are also improving through whatever you're going through. It's rough out here. That will be it for this video. I shall see you guys next week. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, don't forget to recycle. Bye!